Well, long time no see, y'all. It's been a minute. I'm back. We are going to pick up my pro car from Rise Fab Shop. And the 10 viewers of mine may be like, "Oh, Crizzy, where you been? Where's Charge Hard? Where's everything?" And yeah, I could definitely say the exact same thing. Life's been lifing, but everything's been in progress. I've hit multiple events. I just got back from Hyperfest last weekend that I didn't film anything about. Maybe I'll include some clips here. This weekend, the weekend after Memorial Day weekend, I am right now in South Carolina, but I'm heading to Tennessee to Rise Fab Shop to pick up my other chassis. I'm super excited about it, and I've taken a small break. I had to focus on where my eggs are majorly right now, if majorly is a word, and be able to give some attention back to my YouTube, focus on my community on here, and try to do my best to grow it, because I truly think that the people that do watch my videos kind of enjoy them. It's about 6 o'clock here on Friday, and I don't plan to roll into town until about 10:30, 11 o'clock, so I'm picking up the chassis tomorrow, Saturday, and that's when I will go over it all with you guys. Friday, I'm gonna finish my drive. I still have about 5 hours to go. So I blew a tire out. I'm stopping at Lowe's. I'm gonna get a spare real quick, and we're gonna keep on chugging. Okay, update. We are 2 hours and 45 minutes away still. So, not horrible, not bad. Not sure why I'm in dead stop traffic right now. But yeah, 2 hour, 45 minutes. I'm in a bit of a pickle because where I'm going doesn't really necessarily have any truck stops. the nearest truck stop from the shop that I'm going to is about an hour away. All right, update before it gets too dark. I have found a Pilot travel center. It's about half hour out from the shop, so that's not gonna be too bad of a drive in the morning. I'm still about 2 hours out. Could be worse, I guess. At least I'll get there like late enough to where I'll definitely be probably tired, and it's cold enough to where I don't think I'll need to keep my truck running all night, because right now it says it's about 68 out. It's probably only gonna get colder as the night goes on. It's about 9 o'clock right now. I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. All right, y'all, we have made it to the rest stop here in Tennessee. I think I'm in Brooksville. So anyway, we're here. I'm just walking around, getting the blood flowing since I've been sitting down for so long. Then we're gonna get some shut-eye and we're gonna pick the car up in the morning. So I'll see you guys then, and I'll have to buy a sweatshirt because I'm cold as hell. And I keep thinking everywhere is Florida when it's really not. So I didn't sleep too bad. I'm really not mad about it. I have a little pillow. To be honest, maybe try to find some coffee. Maybe try to get the blood flowing from sitting, because we have to drive back today. They're 12 hours all the way back to Florida. We don't have to, but we want to, because we got a lot of work to put in on the car, and I'm really, really excited to show you guys the car itself. So I'm gonna figure out my routine here, and I will get back to you guys with what my next move is. Look at these mountains. It's always nice waking up to a different view, and this is mine. So, parking lot. I had a neighbor here last night, but I'm next to this man now. It's so freaking nice out. 55. Oh yeah, this is nice. Whoa, damn. Well, that was a little unnecessary. Oh yeah, here we go. What restaurant do servers with one leg work at? IHOP. All right, the mandatory combo, coffee and water. We're gonna start it off. Yeah, you gotta get you a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper on your spicy poblano omelet from IHOP. This is how you eat clean. You don't eat shit. I mean, it is shit, but it's better than a bag of chips and a biscuit from Pilot. So, let's get in. We're the little cows. Oh, yeah. I like this. All right, we are here at the facility. EMS's facility, partnered with RiseFab. It's about to be sick. All right, we are here at Chris's shop, RiseFab in beautiful Tennessee. Just to go over some details, obviously we have the rear bash bar set up. We have spares of that. We have rear mount radiator, 2 spall fans, swirl pot, overflow, perfect mounts, straight into the shroud. Coming into the cockpit, let's open this. We have the iconic RiseFab heel plates. We have the hard lines. We have the cage. I wanted to point something out very quick as I pause this video. What you're seeing on the screen right now is the cage of the car, and as it may look like rust, it's actually surface level oxidation. This happens with any type of metal that's typically not aluminum that's left out outside. In this case, the car was left out one night outside as he was getting it ready for me to pick the chassis up. The reason why none of this is relevant on the entire chassis or any of the fabrication is because when the car is ready, it will be taken off to sandblast, and when it is sandblasted, all of that surface level oxidation is going to be removed indefinitely So it doesn't really matter at all. I just didn't want this to be a reflection of Rise Fab Shop, any of the products that they push out of their shop or the workmanship related to it. This is standard, this happens, and if you do any type of fabrication, you know that this is pretty much the norm. So it doesn't matter, and we move on. We have the firewall. Absolutely amazing. Front bash bar. Forgot I had a motor in this damn thing, to be honest. This is my favorite part. Excuse the shitty lenses, but you can mount the LED bar right there on that thicker one, and I just have the headlight covers. Paint those black. Jack point on the frame. Absolutely amazing. Put the bulkheads right there on the firewall already for me. Nice and tidied up. I mean, look at that. Amazing. Protector plate for the passengers. Even welded up that nice little box right there on both sides. One more thing is radium fuel cell. Battery box right next to it. It's kind of hard to describe this moment because Rise Fab was always in the picture to fabricate my car. My father and I always had planned to build a car together. Unfortunately, he passed before any of that was able to happen. So just getting to this point of where the car is at in the stage of its life with the fabrication being done is monumental, and it means so much to me. So I can't thank Chris at Rise Fab enough, and Rise Fab in general, for taking care of me. Clean RX-7. Just clean. I'm not gonna film much of the shop because I want to respect his other customers' privacy. You guys are just gonna have to see the main purpose of the video, and that's my car. So we are now on the way back to Florida. We have about 9.5, 10 hours. So look at this. There's old Bristol, son. Oh yeah. Okay, update. We are about 5 hours away from our destination. So we had just hopped on 95 probably about an hour ago from I-27, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 26. Now it's the easy part. It's just following 95 all the way down, no exits, no nothing. I'm gonna stop talking. I will probably see you guys later tonight if all goes well. So we'll see.
You'll be fine. At least there's no airbags.
Now you're gonna go far.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Now I'm gonna pull the hammer.
Okay, I guess just go for it.
I'm gonna pull it, and then you're gonna roll, and then I'm gonna jump in front of it, and I'm gonna try to slow it down.
So there's no brakes.
Feel them. Are there any? Okay.
Wait, what about the handbrake?
No, there's no handbrake either. All right, ready?
Oh!
All right, that worked.
That was better than I thought it was.
See? All right, now you can get out. Yeah. There you go, bro. That worked great. That's a nice gauge.
Alright, bro, got you.
Great driving.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, that's all. We're back. We're gonna continue this video. So it's been a few days, more than a few days, more like probably about a week since I have got back on the camera and continued this video. After I had gotten back from my travels in Tennessee to Rise Fab, I dropped the car off. I kind of just forgot about life, and I just wanted to relax and kind of unwind from all of that crazy hectic driving I did for the past week, and I'm back. So I wanted to finish and close out this video showing you guys the final resting place of where both of my cars are going to reside here for the foreseeable future. Hopefully the more permanent future for the next couple of years until we figure out where we're gonna go with all of this charge hard, my drifting ambition. And so that starts here. So I wanted to share something with you guys that's very, very monumental for me as a person, because I've always been one to work by myself, work in my own garage, be as self-sufficient as I possibly can. And I have my own shop. There's my car, there's me. So I wanted to disclose by saying that this is by no means a ginormous shop. This is something that I needed for myself. And that's a huge moment for me, because I have always been the person to be self-sufficient and work out of my garage and, kind of just make things work. And now that we have a competition chassis that we need to basically build from the ground up, I don't have enough room in my personal garage, as you guys have seen in previous videos. I don't have enough room to do something like that. And I sure as hell don't have enough room to store 2 cars at my own personal house. So that was the big motivating factor for me to figure out a place where I can keep both of my cars, have somewhere to work on the cars, and basically somewhere where I can have room for a lift and have room for more tools and accessories and things of that nature. And honestly, somewhere where not only I can come, but also my friends can come, and we all can just hang out, kick it, and work on our stuff together. I think that's pretty much any car guy's dream, is to have a place that they can call their own. And I'm very blessed for this opportunity. I'm super, super humbled by it, and this is more than what I even, to be honest, was looking for. And that's just kind of how the stars align in all of this. So there's nothing here. As you can probably hear from my echo, there's nothing on the walls. There's not even a lift in here. Literally, it's just my cars. That's all I've been able to focus on, because every weekend has just been so hectic and every week has been filled with work. So let me take you guys around the shop very quick. Let me show you guys kind of what we're looking at. It's definitely a tight layout. So I'm gonna explain to you guys my idea. And if you guys have any ideas in the comments, please leave your comments. Because I'm just kind of going off of what my first initial thoughts are. First thing you'll notice is there's vents in the ceiling. So this place has AC, which is huge here in Florida. It's huge to have AC. And that is one big thing I can check off my list, is that right now I'm standing in 75-degree office space. And in the garage, maybe a few degrees warmer, but it's definitely in the 70s. This is the office. This is actually a pretty cool space, because you can see right through the window, the orange car, the VQ car. So this office is where home is gonna be. A desk, there's gonna be a computer. There's probably gonna be carpet, something to make it look more comfy, an area rug. There's gonna be a TV on the wall. And honestly, I'd like to use this space to try to convert it maybe into some podcast space. Moving into this room, I'm gonna explain this in a second, but this room is gonna be non-existent. I'm knocking these walls down, and I'll explain that here very soon. I'm gonna turn the shop lights on. Walking right out of this space right here is a little kitty corner where there's just a bunch of junk right now. Coming into here is your bathroom. It looks disgusting. It's not as gross as it looks. The toilet's off. Previous owner decided to take it off. I'm gonna put a new toilet in there, but there's nothing much to see in there. Moving around, here we have the competition chassis and the other car. And this is the shop, y'all. This is the shop. So obviously you can see the ducting for the AC as I'll get around here. It's really cool because I'm gonna be able to use all that space up there to store things, move stuff around, especially the area over the bathroom as well. So ideally, this wall is gonna get knocked down and the camera is probably about right here. And all of that is gonna be taken off. That's gonna allow me to put a lift kind of right here, and I can kind of kitty corner the lift. So I'll be able to have this car on the lift, let's say, this car under the lift, and I'll be able to fit maybe 1 or 2 more cars underneath it. So 3 cars in total for sure, maybe 4. Not that I plan to let my arsenal get that big, but at least we'll have a lift in here, and you know, demoing this room over here won't be too big of a deal since it's really only 1 wall, 2 walls. Yeah, I really wanted this room to do something and have a space in here, maybe for a sim room or just something cool. But I'm just not going to be able to fit a lift the way the layout is. So, you know, it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers. But yeah, this is a huge monumental moment for me, because having a shop really allows me to kind of pursue my dreams and chase them. And it gives me the space to be able to do what brings me joy and what I feel like brings me purpose. And I'm so excited to turn this space into, you know, into my own. Keep chugging along, moving forward. This is huge. I need to move, you know, obviously a lot of tools and equipment and parts over from my personal garage over to here, but I need to make sure that I get the lift in first. I knock these walls down first to make room for the essentials, and then everything else can kind of come, you know, right behind it. But more so excited about building this car. A lot of things are already in the works for it, to be completely honest with you guys, and kind of just waiting for all those things to evolve. But the first thing that this car needs to have done is everything needs to be stripped down off of it. I need to strip it even more so, you know, cut all the quarters, get the whole chassis sandblasted, and then move forward from there. I'm gonna take you guys along for that whole entire process, and I'm gonna do my best to film everything. It's huge, as I said, it's monumental to me that I have a space to call my own now. A lot of people may see it as easy. In the least cocky way possible, I'm as self-made as someone can get. So, you know, being able to afford something like this on top of all the other bills somebody may have, a mortgage and, you know, just daily bills and expenses, having something like this, you have to remember, is for a hobby. It's something that doesn't make you money per se. It doesn't put money in your pocket, doesn't help put food on your table. So having a space like this with 2 cars that are strictly, again, just a hobby, you know, you have to have dedication for it, right? Because if I didn't have these cars and I didn't have this garage, I would have so much money for other things. But this is what I choose to be my outlet, and to be able to have a space like this to call my own, like I've said so many damn times in this video already, is monumental to me, and it's huge. It's huge. It's proven to myself that I can do things that I set my mind to, and that if you work as hard, or if you work hard in general, not even as hard as somebody else, but if you work hard in general, then you can achieve your biggest, craziest dreams. It's definitely possible. This was a dream of mine, you know, a year ago. And if I said that to myself a year ago, I wouldn't even believe you. I would just say you're bullshitting. And that's not the right attitude to have. So my saying is, aim for the stars, land on the moon, and I'm super happy with it. It's a place to call my own. So I'm gonna get out of here. There's nothing much more for me to do here at this shop. We're gonna go through the car a lot more here in the next future videos. I gotta lay out a plan for everything. But once I have all of that, I'll start recording again, and this is where we're headed. This is where Charge Hard and Crizzy is headed. Again, appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate all the love you guys show. I'm gonna hop off here. See you guys in the next one.